been waiting for ya. I thought Yangyang said you had a super cool little buddy to show us. Where is it?
I don't know.
Did it just pop out of your tacit mark?
Smells good.
So, is this how it first showed up when you guys were in the Norfolk Barrens?
Yes, back then as I fought off those two forces, General Jian, it reminded me, apparently, it shares similar, in other words. That's why Baizhi discovered she found a new power source. So, the excess energy this little thing had consumed somehow ended up, to put it simply, the bond between you and, fortunately, since it can't ever leave your side, it's not an easy target for it. Okay.
Wait. This is too much information for me to process. Let me get this straight. So, it helped Rover fight off the Threnodian? Seriously? This teeny tiny thing could do that? Seems unlikely.
You'll regret it when you learn what I'm... That poker-faced researcher was absolutely shocked when she examined me. Said I'm not just any echo. I'm a...
Oh, actually, while those aren't Baizhi's, she mentioned highly intelligent echoes that can act on their own in other countries. Those echoes are rare, though. Neither I nor...
Yeah, makes sense. Now we just gotta figure out where it came from. Who knows? Well, both General Jian and Baizhi have I'll admit the thought of someone else having an echo inside them sounds pretty crazy to me. But with you can absorb reverberations with just your hands like the legend said. So, do you know where exactly?
Huh? How am I supposed to know? Why don't you just ask her?
Yeah, it happened before she locked...
But even if echoes can have memories...
Aha! What? That green-haired, serious guy asked me a similar question. Maybe...
Sleeping? Seriously? It's been so long. All those happenings, all that fighting, and you didn't hear anything? Wow, that's... Your sleeping quality is really something.
So you've got privacy to be respected. Don't worry. Your body's sound insulation is amazing. The only problem is, I never know when I'll wake up again. I know.
That's why you kept disappearing. You went back to sleep from...
I thought you'd be really... So you probably don't know your denomination or a nickname.
Denomination?
The universally agreed terms for special echoes, like names.
My denomination. What? No way! No way! I don't want to be called the little one all the time. It doesn't sound cool at all. How about this? You help me come up with a name, and I will let you have some of the food. Oh, there's nothing left. Next time, and it... Yes, I want it now. That sounds interesting. Wait, didn't you forget everything?
With your old name in memory.
Yeah! I just want a name that sounds a little cool, a little special, and epic, and super smoking.
Let's see.
Nah, no.
Hey, it makes... Or...
No.
Why?
Huh? Rover would come up with a good... You didn't just pick two random syllables, did you? So, is it because I've been...
What's wrong? What are you muttering about? Abra?
I don't know. Abby. I like the sound of that. That's my name. Of course I like... My name is Abby. You will not call...
Sure. Well, that didn't... I really thought...
Maybe with each special echo has a unique ability.
Why do you...
Well, since you asked, I'll show you how it's done. All right, all eyes on me. What's going on? I'll try again, just you see.
What?
Just a little slip, that's all. Back then, I just stood in front of her. Huh? Like I said, I was asleep. I didn't have time to think.
So, maybe Abby...
Yeah.
Hey! Stop looking think about it. Hey, Rover.
You're so real for that.
You bet. I said a...
That's very reassuring to hear, but it's...
Knew it. Nothing about Rover's ever gonna be easy to figure out. Maybe we should bring Baija, Mr. CHANCLI, Yao, and all the researchers in Jinzhou? No, in the entire Huanglong together? They'll do a nice and thorough examination on Abby, and then...
Absolutely no! I said no! Told I'll make it...
I agree. Abby can't... Where did you absorb Abby? What are Abby's powers, and what exact... Our Sentinel Joy can look into the future. Now that the Threnodian crisis is over, perhaps you can consult our magistrate and our Sentinel again.
Relax. Speaking of that, so what does it look like? Where is it?
Our Sentinel protects every one of us. But why are you talking about food?
I can't... Rover, did you hear that? My stomach is growling. I'm so hungry. How about we go to that place we went to last time with Yangyang and Chixia? I love their food so much. Yummy. Hello? Are you with me? You see, with so much delicious food right in front of you, aren't you gonna try any? Well, if you're not interested, I'll gobble it all up. You've been absent-minded the whole day. Wait, so you had a dream about the Sentinel? Like the one from your flashback when we saw the... Hang on, so let me get this straight. And then there were all these bad things going on. How exactly did it protect everyone again?
Yeah. The time in the mountains seemed to have slowed down. The Sentinel must have created a barrier by It was a safe haven from all the... Also, in my dream,
It's no shock that you have... What was that place you dreamed?
I'm not entirely sure I heard it correctly.
Mount Firmament?
You've never heard of Mount Firmament? Then I'm sure you're not from around here.
Huh? Hold on! Did you just say...
Oh my! Did that echo just talk?
Come on, man, relax. You don't hear an echo talking. I heard there's a country called Rhinus. What? Anyway, the echo's there and... Oh, you're not from around? Legends say, I've never actually heard of anyone going to that place. They say those who try either get lost in the cement. If you're curious, just head southeast.
The southeast. The past few days, especially this morning, I caught this unique smell from the southeast. From that mountain they just mentioned. It's like a strong energy pulsing through the... Could it have anything to do with what you said?
I had a flashback about seeing their scent. I can feel an unknown force guide. Jinxie said she'll go search for the Sentinel, but so far I have not heard any.
Then shall we go check it out together? It feels really suspicious.
Greetings, Rover. What can I help you with today? I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is... In fact, we have not heard back from her for days. Unfortunately, no. Please keep this confidential. When we captured Scar, he claimed that it was around the same time that Madam Magistrate lost track. If our Sentinel is truly in danger, or in order to investigate the Sentinel's whereabouts, Madam Magistrate has left for Madam Magistrate traveled to... The looming threat of the Threnodian discouraged any additional diversion of human resources. Furthermore, when it comes to the Sentinel, force is not a violence. Madam Magistrate trusts you. It is... However, the landscape around Mount Firmament is complex. One must be accompanied by a special... Currently, she's likely at the ferry terminal. And to learn more about Mount Firmament, you can meet her at the ferry. I lack the same level of understanding of the situation there. I trust Madam Magistrate's decisions. I will do my in her last video message, I could tell she seemed weaker than usual. Madam Magistrate's situation might not be Rover, Mount Firmament is a danger. I've sent the coordinates to your terminal. Thank you for your kind help. I pray.
I'm here. Hey, did you notice how the mountain has a strangely pleasant smell? It doesn't look edible, though. Not that I'm hungry or anything. And don't worry, if there's any danger coming your way, well, unless there's nothing that can eat. In that case, I probably...
Let's head to the ferry. Mount Firmament. Our wayfinder should have plenty of information to share.
Are you trapped here by the rain? No need for thanks. We're about to embark on a journey together. I am CHANCLI, your wayfinder. Don't worry, the rain won't last much longer. Our destination lies just... Rover, what do you know about Mount Firmament? There is a certain folk tale. Have you heard of it? While hiking in the mountains, a woodcutter came upon two people playing weiqi and became enthralled with their game. Upon his return home, he found a world transformed. Everything was different, as that mountain was a secret realm where time worked differently. The woodcutter only spent half a day inside, but outside, a century had passed. Mount Firmament is such a place. But unlike this folktale, there is a price to pay for entering and exiting its grounds. If I spend a full day in the mountains, 10 days will be taken off my lifespan upon my leaving, reflecting the actual time that is passed outside. Not to mention, the situation on Mount Firmament right now is probably even more complex than before. The strange time patterns of Mount Firmament are tied to the Sentinel's temporal mandate. Time ebbs and flows at its will. If the Fraxidus really has imprisoned our Sentinel, causing it to lose control of its powers, that could explain the temporal disruptions. Lifespan is not the top of my Jinshi has stayed on Mount Firmament for too long. She doesn't miss a thing. Before Jinshi left for Mount Firmament, scales began appearing on her. Those signs pointed to... That's why I must lead you there. You might have the key to solving our dilemma. You're here because I invited you. Sanhua was instructed to disclose my whereabouts if you... It's no surprise that you went to City Hall for answers, considering your memory loss and Jinshi's... I need to tell you that that overseer tried everything. It's a clear sign that your involvement could disrupt their plans, especially at Mount Firmament. Records at the Grand Library tell a tale of someone who dared to enter Mount Firmament after the Sentinel's descent, and they were also said to have stood alone. And here before me stands someone who bears an uncanny resemblance to that very individual. Is it you? If not, it took me some effort to find... Rover, the journey ahead is filled with danger at every turn. Once we venture into the mountains, there's no turning back. Are you sure you still want to join me? As your wayfinder, I'll lead you to your destination. What you do after that is entirely up to you.
rain is subsiding, and the sky will soon clear. It's time for us to head out. We're at the base of Mount Firmament, but we won't enter the temporal barrier until we cross the luminous shore. Shall we proceed? The storm is coming. Some people must be itching to pounce. The bridge has broken. Judging by its design and intricate details, it must... This is what they call a chronosorter. It mimics the Sentinel's temple. My master, they're dedicated... But... it doesn't... Why hasn't this brilliant This chronosorter was built beyond the temple. But even if they died... Or... Do these chronosorters... This chronosorter... Let's give it a try.
Good. There's no time to waste. Not bad. Found any keepers? All yours. You're welcome.
Weren't they concerned about losing lifespan?
For those fanatics, nothing mattered more than the truth. To live every moment with overwhelming passion. How many can claim? Rover, it's the...
All yours. You're welcome. Good. There's no time to waste.
Bask in the sunlight.
One with the sound. One more time. Down with the curtain! The Fraxibus. It's them again.
They've set traps all around the luminous shore. They must have anticipated your arrival.
Going against wind.
It's the Use long-range weapons on the photon vaults to cut off its energy. Once we've reached the cave's end, we'll enter the domain of Mount Firmament. Proceed with caution.
Good. There's no time to waste.
So it can't hurt me.
Time on Mount Firmament used to simply... But what we're seeing now is different. The flow of time has gone haywire. What was once slow and steady has been... No one knows how much leaving Mount Firmament could turn these poor creatures trapped. So, it looks like I had wished that as expected, the temporal disruption is preventing it from functioning. We can't waste a moment. We need to hurry to Hongzhen, a town nestled at the heart of Mount Firmament.
The temporal disruptions have spared nothing on our way here. CHANCLI, does that mean you're in danger too?
So far, nothing feels out of the ordinary. It seems the Sentinel contained the situation before being fully trapped. But I don't know how long this stability will hold. If I go down, please, don't worry about me. You need only focus on what you have to do. What's the matter? You dreamed of home. It sounds like you did dream of this place. What you just described closely aligns with the account. Over a century ago, a vast horde of, thankfully, rover. Perhaps it could be a glimpse into your own past. Hongzhen is a pivotal location, linking various parts of Mount Firmament, with the Fraxidus now targeting us. But every trap has its weak points. Someone has used their resonance ability here, but it feels different from the Frax, and it seems like she used it in a dire situation. The traces lead deeper into the heart of Hongzhen. Let's keep moving. Don't let your guard down.
Someone fought here against those Fraxidus.
Must be Jin. Using her, but she must.
CHANCLI, there are traces here.
They're pointing north. Let's proceed in that direction.
Leave it to me.
The traces disappeared by the pond.
Rover, we need to keep an eye out for anything unusual.
My field of expertise.
The vase on the stone table seems rather peculiar.
There's something behind the waterfall.
Let's go take a look.
Another photon barrier.
3 photon vaults to break. Rover, use ranged attacks.
You two, halt!
Hold on.
Lady Xingyi.
Relax, there are honored guests. No need to be tense. In a single day, we've greeted... It's been a while, CHANGLI.
I heard you step down from your position, and now here we are.
For years, I lived secluded. But the current situation in Jinzhou is volatile. It has reunited us in an unpredictable moment. And you, young lady. What shall I call you? My name is Xingyi. Please follow me this way. It's not safe to talk here.
Good. There's no time to waste.
I believe you are here for Magistrate Jinzhou. The magistrate left Hongzhen about 15 minutes ago. That's what they call it in Hongzhen. You might know it.
Lady Xingyi.
Madam Magistrate?
I'm fine. How's the situation? Have we evacuated all the civilians?
Yes. Remaining civilians have been counted and escorted.
Good. These hidden chambers should provide some much-needed shelter for them to rest a little. Despite being the Sentinel's appointed resonator, I haven't been able to sense its presence. I can feel my resonance ability waning, and I get my power from the Sentinel. Lady Xingyi, I can only fix the temporal Mount Firmament is in serious...
The Sentinel was last seen flying towards... But little did they know. This mechanism has allowed us to get inside Mianlong Chamber.
Understood.
You are injured.
The Fraxidus will most likely... I implore you, Xingyi.
Yes, I will.
Before I headed to Mount Firmament, I never intended to believe The Sentinel had told me once we saved the Sentinel from danger.
And then she left.
There's still one thing that doesn't add up. The Mianlong Chamber was once renovated by the court of Savan.
I'll look into what you said. But once we have the cipher...
We must keep them at bay. Rover and I are headed to the...
And the locals will handle the rest. I will send some men to open up the side exit for you.
Thank you, Lady Xing.
In this place she was born. And in this place she returns. Our magistrate's fate is bound to Mount Firmament.
Did Xingyi and Jinxi know each other?
Jinxi was chosen as a baby for her resonance ability and raised in City Hall to become the Sentinel's appointed resonator. All the government workers there helped care for and teach Lady Xingyi. She grew up with immense responsibilities, forced to suppress her true nature from a young age. Thinking back, Jinxi was
I assume this is...
Yet, this should be another chronosorter. The entrance is built on that cliff, and we will need to break the 3 photon vaults with ranged attacks for... Nothing. I was wondering, how did the court of Savante create such... I've never heard of any human civilization having the ability to manipulate time. Unless we need... Good. Did you see the tacitite fulminate on that cliff? Perhaps we can create an opening in this disk with an explosion.
I see. Are we going to aim the disk's opening at the photon vault in the middle? It worked. The opening fits right onto the middle photon vault.
Rover, now we can hit the 3 photon... The blockade has been lifted. Let's go in.
All yours. You're welcome.
Why are there tacit discords here? No. These monsters... They don't look like the words.
These also look like the works of the court of Savante.
My field of expertise. Don't blink!
That thing up ahead. Is it another mechanism?
It seems... holograms. The glowing patterns on that gate. Yes. See how each star represents that mechanism we accidentally solved. Yes. The blood and scales here. We are running.
Good. There's no time to waste. rush. The impatient ones will fall right into our lap. Good. There's no time.
Decades have passed, but those researchers' presence still lingers in this. The Sentinel situation with...
So,
there's no... Only... In the end, the Sentinel and a peculiar visitor who is immune to time. The Sentinel... Their experiments... No. A chronosorter can only rewind time within a narrow range. We are getting too...
Roll for me.
Tear them to pieces.
Crush them.
one is the sound. One is the sound. An unexpected discovery.
Another chronosorter. The second flare stone should be behind this gate. Let's restore the collapsed gate with this... chronosorter.
Save the day.
There's still another photon vault to break. We can't reach it from here. We may need to look around for a better vantage point.
do we have here? You can't hide from me. Think you can catch up?
One last flare stone to go. There's a carrier lift nearby. Perhaps the flare stone is on the floor beneath us. We should be able to find Jinshi soon. Is that so? So they act, and this also answers my previous... No, it was nowhere. Plus, according... which states the collision between two resonating frequencies. Yes. That fight has to happen to trigger a second resonance awakening for Jinshi. Countless chronosorters were made to collide with this one chronosorter. This proved the reason. It's similar to how overclocking happens when a resonator No. In addition, the chronosorters required manual control and the Sentinel successfully Rover. Jinshi.
You.
Don't worry. Rover is special. Shh. I gave my word to be your pawn. And let's not forget, without me, Rover has a strong connection to this place. You need her help.
But we already owe Rover a lot. Thank you, Rover, I will do everything I can to rescue the Sentinel.
Let's cut to the chase. What did you find in Truthseeker's past?
According to the Court of Savante's records, as time passed and its condition worsened, only the Sentinels appointed their records indicated to reverse the rapid aging effect from temporal.
Let's say you can achieve all.
I understand. I share a Sentinel Jue, the temporal disruptions we face. Without the Sentinel blocking out tacit discords through its time manipulation power.
So what do you plan? If the Sentinel's condition is... Today, it's Mount Firmament.
If it truly comes down, it's the only way to say...
Have you thought? Trying to trigger a second awakening? We both know what that means. On top of that, I can see right through your facade.
You're one to talk, my teacher. I learned from the best. When...
Oh? We all die eventually. Jinshi, you must...
CHANGLI.
Jinshi, I don't intend to stop you. That's why I brought Rover. You may have already guessed it. Rover is indeed the hero who fought by our scent. All evidence we've gathered points to this being true. If anyone can help us with the situation at Mount Firmament, it must be Rover.
Thank you, my teacher.
Lastly, we still don't know for sure how the Fraxidus is keeping our sentinel trapped. This will determine if you can actually meet it face to face. Yes, it could be any of these scenarios. Lady Xingyi is already on the case. The cipher key should be inside the stone chamber.
Good. There's no time to waste. Good. There's no time to waste.
Look, our It worked. The court of Savantes set many traps here. They must have worked hard to protect Mianlong Chamber.
It's a trap! Watch out!
Mind's eye. Take full. Make it faster.
One with the sound.
Negligence on my part. Insolence. Insolence. Fast in starlight. Evil be cleansed. Together we vanquish.
Feathers incinerate. My blade yearns.
Strike as one. Take flight. Take form.
I'm done with all 3 flare stones.
Good. Let's head back to the entrance. We should be able to access the cipher key now.
The Sentinel never tried to interfere with natural death before. Why did it make an exception?
All yours. You're welcome. Good. There's no time to waste. Good. There's no time to waste.
The cipher key.
Rover, take good... I'm leaving the rest to you and Jinji. Please don't forget, I am your wayfinder. I journeyed... From this point onward, I will be counting on you both to... This is all I can do for you. I'm here to guide. Not to mention, the Fraxid... You'll need someone to keep them at bay. Yes, they've been constant... By all means, please carry on without me. As for myself, I have a more fitting location to make my contributions from. Oh, speak of the devils. How rude. This is not how we greet people here. Allow me to demonstrate the proper etiquette.
CHANCLI.
Those artificers are nothing to worry about. Don't worry.
Greetings, Rover. I will escort you for the time being.